If you're over 60 and still doing this before bed, it could be hurting your health. You might be wondering, what could I possibly be doing wrong? After all, you've been doing things the same way for years and it's always worked just fine, right? Well, if you're one of those people who scroll through your phone, check social media, or respond to messages right before going to bed, you could be unknowingly harming your health. Let's break down why this seemingly harmless habit can have negative effects on your well-being, particularly as you age, and what you can do to make a positive change. The first issue lies in the light emitted by your phone screen. This is not just any light, it's blue light, a type of light that is high energy and often associated with digital screens. Now you might be thinking, what's the big deal? It's just light. But blue light has been shown to interfere with the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. Melatonin naturally increases when it gets dark outside, signaling to your body that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. However, when you expose yourself to blue light, it suppresses melatonin production, tricking your brain into thinking it's still daytime. This results in difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, and achieving the deep sleep that is so important for your overall health. For adults over the age of 60, the consequences can be even more significant. Studies show that older adults often experience changes in their sleep patterns, including lighter and more fragmented sleep. A lack of quality sleep is linked to a variety of health problems, including a weakened immune system, higher risk of heart disease, and cognitive decline. Sleep is also vital for mood regulation. If you're not getting enough restorative sleep, you might find yourself feeling more irritable or anxious. This is especially concerning as you age, as sleep disturbances can exacerbate pre-existing health conditions and increase your risk of developing new ones. But it's not just the light that's causing the problem. The act of engaging with your phone before bed can be mentally stimulating. Responding to emails, checking messages, or even just scrolling through social media requires a level of mental engagement that can delay your body's natural window process. When you're mentally stimulated, your brain is busy processing information and making decisions. This can prevent your body from entering the relaxed state it needs to prepare for a restful night's sleep. And as you get older, your ability to recover from mental fatigue decreases. This means that engaging with your phone before bed can leave you feeling restless, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Additionally, there's the psychological aspect of screen time before bed. Social media, news websites, and even online shopping can expose you to negative or stressful content that might cause you to feel anxious or worried. This can increase your heart rate, elevate your stress hormones, and make it more difficult to relax and prepare for sleep. Stress is known to contribute to insomnia and poor sleep quality, and as you age, your body may become more sensitive to stress. As a result, checking your phone before bed might be a trigger that sets off a chain reaction of anxiety, making it even harder to get the rest you need. Now, let's take a look at some real-world data to highlight the potential risks. In a study conducted by the National Sleep Foundation, over 50% of adults reported using electronic devices in the hour before bedtime. Among older adults, those who spent more time on their devices before bed were significantly more likely to experience sleep disturbances and poor quality sleep. The research found that the use of electronic devices before bed was linked to an increase in insomnia, reduced sleep duration, and even higher levels of daytime sleepiness. If you're over 60, this is something you should take seriously. Not only is it affecting your sleep, but it could also be impacting your physical and mental health in ways you may not fully realize. Let's talk about how poor sleep can affect your health as you get older. The consequences of insufficient or low-quality sleep are far-reaching, and they go beyond simply feeling tired the next day. As you age, sleep becomes increasingly important for maintaining good health. When you don't get enough sleep, it doesn't just affect how you feel in the morning, the long-term effects can impact nearly every system in your body. According to a study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society, older adults with chronic sleep disturbances are at a higher risk of developing a range of serious health conditions. These include diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease. Each of these conditions is associated with its own set of challenges, and when combined, they increase the risk of a decline in overall health and quality of life. Sleep plays an essential role in regulating your body's processes, including how it handles glucose and fat. When you don't get enough sleep, your body's ability to process glucose becomes impaired. This leads to higher blood sugar levels, which increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Additionally, poor sleep has been linked to weight gain. A study from the University of Chicago found that sleep deprivation can disrupt hunger-regulating hormones like leptin and ghrelin, causing an increase in appetite and a preference to high-calorie foods. This can contribute to obesity, a condition that further increases the risk of developing heart disease and other chronic illnesses. Not only does poor sleep lead to hormonal imbalances that increase the likelihood of weight gain, but it also weakens the immune system. A weakened immune system makes it more difficult for the body to fight off infections, further exacerbating health problems. High blood pressure is another critical issue associated with poor sleep. When you don't get enough rest, your body experiences heightened levels of stress. Chronic stress can cause the release of cortisol, a hormone that in excess leads to higher blood pressure. A study conducted by the National Institutes of Health showed that individuals who slept less than 5 hours per night had significantly higher blood pressure than those who slept 7 to 8 hours per night. Over time, this increased blood pressure puts more strain on your heart and blood vessels, leading to an elevated risk of heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular problems. In 2016, at the age of 82, Price was still receiving more than 4 tours of abdomen each year, and 4 other major organs, including the heart, urine, pancreas, and liver. In addition to physical health problems, poor sleep has a significant impact on cognitive function. Sleep is essential for the brain to process information and consolidate memories. When you don't get enough quality sleep, your brain struggles to function properly. It becomes harder to concentrate, remember things, and think clearly. This is particularly concerning as you age, since cognitive function naturally declines over time. Sleep deprivation accelerates this process, making it harder to perform everyday tasks and causing memory lapses. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation can lead to more severe cognitive issues, such as dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Research has shown that older adults with chronic sleep problems are at an increased risk of developing these neurodegenerative diseases. A study from the University of California, Berkeley, found that sleep deprivation is linked to the accumulation of beta-amyloid plaques, which are associated with Alzheimer's disease. Furthermore, sleep is crucial for emotional regulation. When you don't get enough sleep, it becomes much harder to manage your emotions effectively. Lack of sleep has been shown to increase irritability, making it difficult to stay calm and composed in stressful situations. This is especially concerning in older adults, as poor emotional regulation can lead to feelings of depression and anxiety. These mental health issues can have a negative impact on your physical health as well. Chronic stress, which is often caused by poor sleep, is linked to a higher risk of illness, including heart disease and stroke. Studies have shown that people who experience long-term emotional distress are more likely to develop serious health problems, further increasing the risk of a lower life expectancy. In fact, the cumulative effects of poor sleep and emotional distress can create a vicious cycle. The more stressed and anxious you feel, the harder it becomes to get quality sleep, and the worse your overall health becomes. In addition to physical and mental health issues, the lack of quality sleep can lead to a decline in overall quality of life. People who experience chronic sleep problems are more likely to feel fatigued, irritable, and generally unwell. This can affect their ability to enjoy daily activities and reduce their overall sense of well-being. Over time, poor sleep can also increase the risk of social isolation. People who are constantly tired may have less energy to engage with family, friends, and other social groups. This can lead to feelings of loneliness, which further contribute to emotional distress and a decline in quality of life. A study published in the Archives of Internal Medicine found that older adults with sleep issues were more likely to report a lower quality of life and greater levels of disability. Sleep problems can therefore interfere with both physical and emotional well-being, creating a ripple effect that affects various aspects of life. In short, the impact of poor sleep on health as you get older is profound and far-reaching. It's not just about feeling tired or sluggish. Chronic sleep disturbances are linked to serious health conditions such as diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease. Sleep deprivation also accelerates cognitive decline and can contribute to mental health issues like depression and anxiety. Furthermore, emotional distress caused by poor sleep can affect overall quality of life, leading to social isolation and a reduced sense of well-being. If you want to maintain good health as you age, getting quality sleep is a critical factor. So now that we understand the problems caused by late-night phone use, what can you do to improve your sleep? The good news is that making small changes to your evening routine can have a big impact on your sleep quality. First and foremost, try to establish a consistent bedtime routine. Your body thrives on routine, and when you go to bed at the same time each night, it helps regulate your internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. Consistency is key. When you create a pattern, your body starts to anticipate rest at certain times, signaling that it's time to unwind. Without this consistency, your sleep cycle can become disrupted, which can lead to problems like difficulty falling asleep or waking up too early. Aim for a bedtime that allows for at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, which is the recommended amount for adults. By sticking to this routine, you are training your body to follow a rhythm that naturally promotes restful sleep. Instead of checking your phone before bed, consider engaging in relaxing activities that can help you wind down. Reading a physical book, for example, can be an excellent alternative. Unlike digital screens, books don't emit blue light, and they provide a calm, screen-free experience. Reading can help your mind disconnect from the stresses of the day and prepare for rest. If reading isn't your thing, try listening to calming music or nature sounds, which can have a soothing effect on your mind and body. Research shows that listening to calming music can slow down the heart rate, lower blood pressure, and relax the muscles, all of which contribute to a better sleep environment. Simple stretches or yoga can also be beneficial. Simple stretches or breathing exercises relax both the body and mind, reducing tension and making it easier to fall asleep. These activities help signal to your body that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep, creating a smooth transition from the busyness of the day to a peaceful night's rest. Another important change you can make is to limit your exposure to electronic devices at least 1 hour before bed. It may feel difficult to break the habit of checking your phone, but this is one of the most effective steps you can take to improve your sleep. Electronic devices, particularly smartphones and tablets, emit blue light, which can interfere with the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating your sleep-wake cycle. This light tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, preventing you from falling asleep easily. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that exposure to blue light before bed delays the onset of sleep and reduces overall sleep quality. If you find it difficult to resist the urge to check your phone before bed, consider using blue light blocking glasses. These glasses filter out harmful blue light and allow you to use your devices without interfering with melatonin production. Additionally, you can set your phone's display to night mode, which reduces the amount of blue light emitted. Many devices now have built-in features that automatically adjust the screen's color temperature to warmer tones in the evening. making it easier on your eyes and better for your sleep. You can also use apps designed to limit your screen time or set reminders to help you stick to your new habits. There are apps that can block your access to social media or other apps at certain times, preventing you from getting lost in a late-night scrolling session. Some apps even track your usage and provide reports on how much time you spend on your phone, which can help you become more aware of your habits and motivate you to cut back. These small adjustments can make a significant difference in your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. By limiting your screen time, you're giving your body the chance to naturally unwind and prepare for rest, without the added stress and disruption caused by constant exposure to electronic devices. Creating the right environment in your bedroom is also crucial for better sleep. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for rest, free from distractions and disruptions. Keep your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet, as these factors are conducive to quality sleep. Darkness signals to your brain that it's time to sleep, while a cool temperature helps lower your body's core temperature, making it easier to drift off. A quiet room allows your mind to relax without being interrupted by outside noise. If you're sensitive to light, consider using blackout curtains to block out external light sources, such as street lights or headlights. Alternatively, a sleep mask can help if you can't install blackout curtains in your room. The more conducive your environment is to sleep, the easier it will be for you to fall asleep and stay asleep. A comfortable bed is also essential. Invest in a mattress and pillows that support your body properly. An uncomfortable mattress can lead to back pain, discomfort, and restless nights. Choosing the right bedding that feels comfortable and cozy can make a world of difference. Finally, remember that lifestyle factors outside of your evening routine also play a role in your sleep quality. Regular exercise during the day can help improve your sleep, but be mindful not to exercise too close to bedtime, as this can make it harder to fall asleep. Additionally, watching your intake of caffeine and alcohol is important. Caffeine is a stimulant that can stay in your system for hours, so try to avoid drinking coffee or tea late in the afternoon or evening. Alcohol, on the other hand, may initially make you feel drowsy, but it disrupts your sleep cycle and can lead to more awakenings during the night. Staying hydrated throughout the day can also improve sleep, but try to limit your liquid intake right before bed to avoid waking up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. If you've been used to scrolling through your phone before bed for years, it might be difficult to break the habit at first. But the benefits of improving your sleep are well worth the effort. Not only will you feel more rested and refreshed, but you'll also be doing your body and mind a favor in the long run. Improved sleep leads to better physical health, enhanced cognitive function, and a greater sense of well-being. In short, if you're over 60 and still checking your phone before bed, it could be hurting your health. The blue light from your screen is interfering with your sleep. The mental stimulation is keeping your brain active when it should be winding down. And the psychological stress from what you read or see can make it harder to relax. By making small changes to your nighttime routine, like reducing screen time, establishing a consistent bedtime, and creating a more sleep-friendly environment, you can improve your sleep quality and overall health. It's never too late to make a change, and by prioritizing your sleep, you're investing in a healthier, happier future.